Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Conn Gymnasium tonight as the Florida College Falcons take on the St. Leo Lions in an exhibition tonight on homecoming, as Trinity College had other arrangements this evening, and so at the last second, Florida College scheduled St. Leo Lions for an exhibition game because we got to have homecoming. And Parent Weekend, of course, also happening this weekend.
Okay, wait. Go give it a gentle tap. I think that's this.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2026 Florida College Homecoming Ceremony! My name is Joshua Brown, and I get to introduce you to our lovely nominees tonight. Tonight, we have the opportunity to celebrate 10 individuals from your very own student body. Each of these young men and women represent Christ.
Sounds good.
words and through their actions and through the influence that they've had on campus. So there's a reason why they are here today. And that's because we all look up to them. Tonight we get to recognize that fact, and we get to celebrate that fact together. So, without further ado, who's ready to be the 2026 Homecoming nominees? First off, all the way from San Diego, California, please put your hands together for Miss Molly McKnight! And from Paducah, Kentucky, Mr. Kenneth Ford! From Richmond, Kentucky, Miss Emma Oucher! And from Conway, Arkansas, and now here in Temple Terrace, Mr. Garrett Butler!
What are we gonna do? How are we doing? That's clean. That's clean. Oh! That's decent. That's decent.
From your very own Temple Terrace, Miss Kayla Chandler! And from all the way in Atlanta, Georgia, Mr. Gabriel Riddle! From Ventura, California, Miss Emily Giles! And from Sussex, Wisconsin, Caleb G-Man. From Baldwin, Mississippi, please put your hands together for Miss Annalise Johnson. And last but not least, please welcome, from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Mr. Daniel Collins! All right. Ladies and gentlemen, for your second place runner-up, I present to you Miss Emily Giles! And Mr. Caleb Demon! For your homecoming queen first runner-up, ladies and gentlemen, I present Miss Annalise Johnson! And for your homecoming king first runner-up, Mr. Gabriel Riddle! To help crown the king and queen, we have two very special guest with us tonight. So please join me in welcoming the 2024 Homecoming King and the 2025 Homecoming Queen, Mr. Bryce Boyd and Miss Claire Weaver. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Introducing your 2026 Homecoming King and Queen. Now let me just say before we get started, these two individuals are such great lights on campus, and I want us all to recognize that. These people are blessings to the student body, and most importantly, workers in the kingdom. These two individuals have the honor to stand before a student body whom they love and bless and serve. Ladies and gentlemen, drum roll please. Introducing your 2026 Florida College Miss Homecoming Queen, Miss Kayla Chandler! And last, but certainly not least, your 2026 Florida College Homecoming King, Mr. Daniel Collins! Let's hear it one more time for your 2026 Homecoming Claire, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for coming out to the 2026 Homecoming Ceremony. Make sure to stick around for the game. Last game of the season here, and support our team. Thank you for coming. Congrats to our winners, and go Falcons. respect, responsibility, sportsmanship, and servant leadership. Thank you for helping us create a positive game day atmosphere. As a reminder, we have concessions open in the lobby, so make sure you stop by and fuel up. Tonight, the national anthem will be sung by Jaden Price and Sophie Ferguson. So if you would, let's stand together as we'll be led in prayer, followed by the singing of our national anthem.
Dear Heavenly Father, we're so thankful for this day. We're so thankful for who you are. We're so thankful for how you love us. So thankful for this game and all the visitors that are here tonight. We're thankful for St. Leo and the relationship that we have with them. We're thankful for their student athletes, the leaders that are here to take care of them, protect them, to mentor them. We pray that they will be safe during the game, that we all show good sportsmanship. We're so thankful for our Falcons, everything that they mean to us in this community. We're just thankful for this game. Most of all, we're thankful for your son. In Jesus' name, amen.
Now it's time for the starters. Starting first in St. Leo University. Number 0, Kayla Memorial. Number 5, Tristan Geary. Number 9, Julian Mendez. Number 21, Jeremiah McNeely. And number 41, Marcel Hill. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome more Florida College Falcons. Number 2, Sam Basketball. Number 3, Malik Cooper. Number 5, Jake White Jr. Number 14, Jordan Hagar. And number 21, Chris Maduga. Put your hands together for your Florida College Falcons.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Conn Gymnasium for another Florida College basketball game. It's homecoming night here at Conn Gymnasium. Originally scheduled to play Trinity College, they pulled out early this morning, and so in place of that, the St. Leo Lions JV team being great sports and filling in tonight for homecoming. And as you'll see throughout the night, we can't not have a homecoming night because this is one of the best crowds that you will see all year long. Jackson Ray, Aiden Bassett here with you one last time this season for some Florida College basketball.
It's good to be here, and it's crazy that the season has already come to a close here with the final game here tonight as Florida College takes on the JV team at the NCAA level here tonight. This is an exciting matchup for these guys, and we've got a little bit of a different starting lineup than we usually see for Florida College. Right now we have a lot of big guys out there. We've got Chris Fatuga, we have Kenny White Jr., and Gordon Maguk all getting the starting positions tonight against St. Leo. So we'll see how that lineup works as very clearly missing Aiden Wall on the other side.
Aiden Wall not dressed tonight. He is sitting in the midst of the assistant coaches in a white t-shirt. And off we go here on homecoming night. The final game of the season. This is an exhibition game. Does not go on the record. Malik Buford to the rack immediately. An exhibition game. It does not go on the record. We are simply here for giggles. Not a lot of information about this JV team, but here's Julian Mendez. He'll hand off to Caleb Oriel. Shoots a three. That one is good. He's got guts to come in here and shoot that three. Look at the speed from Sam Massaquoi to the corner. Magaka response three. No good. Tip goes into the hands of a Lion. Oriel giving it up to Tristan Geary, number 5, picked up by Chris Fatuga, got the start tonight in the place of Aiden Wall. Caleb Oriel just hit the three, going to come back to the right side. Spotting up again, a deep three. No good off glass, and it's taken away by Malik Buford.
Well, two very different shots we just saw. It looks like, though, they're going to have some people who are willing to take that long three ball, so we'll see if Florida College decides to step up or not on those defensive plays.
Gordon Maguk got back tipped, and Chris Fatuga, right place, right time, got the start tonight, and he will make things happen for you. Falcons with an early lead, 4-3. Tristan Geary playing the point this time, handing it off to the hotshot Oriel. Swing to the other side through the hands of William Cooley, and finally to Jeremiah McNeely, but here is Cooley up top again. Swing to the near side, a three in the air from Geary. No good off the top of the rim. Tipped in that time by Jeremiah McNeely.
What a fantastic job for McNeely to be in position for that play. That's one you don't get very often.
Chris Fatuga into the lane, kick out. Buford couldn't make the catch, now has to reset. Through the defense, and he was hacked on the near side. The near side official calling that right in front of the Red Sea. Foul will go on number 21, Jeremiah McNeely, team's first and his first.
I'm curious to see how they'll tackle Malik Buford tonight. As we've seen these past couple of games, he's been really strong both inside and outside the arc. And you saw in that play, you had two guys crash on him as he started to come in. We'll see if they continue that as well.
They're guarding him tightly there with Tristan Geary. And now here's Sam Massaquoi at the top of the game, the point guard for Florida College. Maguk fake the three, gonna go baseline, rises for it, a nifty finish from Gordon Maguk. Six to 5 Falcons, 17:40 to play in the opening half of this exhibition. St. Leo, a Division II team from the NCAA, here with her JV squad playing the Florida College Falcons. Another three is no good, rebounded by Sam Massaquoi. Julian Mendez that time with the shot. Massaquoi to the corner. Kenny White against Geary, coming back out to Massaquoi. Buford receiving the swing, gets the screen. He's got Maguk inside, a nifty pass. Kenny, hold on. He's got the basketball, dribbling it again, goes out to the corner. Kenny White, a three, well short, and picked up by the Lions. Ball goes out of bounds, off of a Lion, coming back to Florida College, and here's Justin Krasuski. Aiden, you were saying you were hoping he would get some more minutes, and here he is, first sub into the game, coming in for Malik Buford.
I had a feeling that they would use Krasuski a lot more tonight, and it's good to see him already getting in the first few minutes. He hasn't started this year, but my goodness, he has been electric in a couple of opportunities off the bench. So I want to see them use him a little bit outside, as well as taking advantage of Sam Massaquoi while they have him out there as well.
Left-handed scoop shot, no good. Here come the Lions again. Cooley spinning on Fatuga. Oh, he got away from it. He was back tap, and it went off his leg. It's going back to Florida College. Sam Massaquoi with a nifty steal. And now they're needing help. Against the pressure defense, Krasuski coming full speed. He will receive the initial inbound. And he might be playing the point here. He's got his eyes up. He's going to go to Sam Massaquoi there in the coffin corner along the left side. Waiting for an opportune time. Using the double screen, now backing out along the right wing. He's wanting to send Gordon Maguk to the paint. He's going to go the other way to Krasuski with an immediate drive. Kick out, stolen. Right into the hands of a Lion. Up ahead, the layup is good. Jeremiah McNeely with the steal and the bucket. Kenny White to Chris Fetuga here on the right side, posting up Magak along the block. He's double teamed, holding it above his head. Bounce pass out to Krasuski, a catch and shoot three. Off the rim, Fetuga can't put it in. Fetuga, he somehow got that shot to go and one. Chris Fetuga with excellent effort. He will get the putback to go, +1.
That's one of the advantages FC is going to have with these three big guys all in there at the same time. They're finally going to be able to compete under the basket. We haven't seen them have a three big man lineup before. And now with Cameron Knox coming in, although he may not be the tallest guy out there, he's certainly one of the strongest, and he's going to be able to box out just as well as anybody.
A fascinating lineup as Fetuga misses the free throw. Rebound into the hands of Magak, but he's stripped. Up ahead, now stepping it back, faking the three, coming back outside. Tristan Geary into the post. Cooley outside. Jeremiah McNeely, a three, it won't go. It's an air ball picked up by Kenny White. The Red Sea is enjoying that air ball. Here comes Justin Krasuski. To the right side, Magak spotting up for three. Way off the mark. Weak side rebound taken away by the Lions. Gordon Magak 1 for 3 to open up play. Falcons lead 8-7.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen a shot be off from Gordon Magak from outside the line, but I want to give you this stat. He's actually still shooting 36% from outside of three-point range.
That's pretty good. 1 every 3 just about. A turnaround is no good that time from Caleb Oriole, rebounded by the Falcons. Got to be careful with that pass, Kenny White, as it comes to Fetuga. Krasuski curling around the screen into the paint. A scoop shot, can't get it to roll in. Just trickle off. Kenny White cannot chase down the rebound. 15 minutes gone here in this opening half of play. Homecoming night for Florida College. Geary comes to the right side. That is Julian Mendez, number 9. Thought about stepping into a three. He'll pull it back instead. Now switched on to the taller Fetuga. Sees a lane behind the back pass. Now to the corner. That's a three from McNeely, and that one is good. He is leading the way with 7 points so far this evening.
Florida College is not going to be able to treat this like any team that they've played so far this year. They're going to have to be a little bit more careful with those outside the arc shots.
Gordon Magak is excellent inside the paint. He's tied it at 10 with a drop step and up and under shot. And knotted it at 10 as we're at 14-14 to play in the first period. Tristan Geary coming to the top of the key, asking for a screen, but goes the other way. Switched it up on Krasuski. Got him up in the air, falling down. It's no good, and picked up by Jake Root. With speed into the paint, kicks it out to the corner. Knox fake the three, sidestep, passing it out to Fetuga, driving himself out to Krasuski with another three. No good. Gordon Magak chasing it down, threw it off the hands of a Lion, but it looked like Gordon may have stepped out anyway. It's going to the Lions. And immediate timeout here as they are checking out something in the corner here. I'm not sure what that may be, if there's a spot on the court or what.
I couldn't see, but Gordon Magak is still down over there, and I didn't see exactly how he landed. We couldn't see for the crowd over here, but he's still down, so we're hopeful that, of course, everything's going to be okay with him. I couldn't see. Maybe he landed wrong on the way down, but he still currently is getting checked out by the trainers, and we'll see what comes of this.
He is up. He's holding his hand, jogging over. He is up, and so hopefully he can check back in soon. Media timeout, Falcons and Lions. They have adjusted the score now, Aiden. How about that? 10-9 now.
I guess they called back the last three that came from Jeremiah McNeely and made that into a 2, so that's going to give the Falcons a 1-point lead.
1-point lead, 13:43 to play in the opening period. An exhibition game tonight against the St. Leo Lions of the NCAA Division II level, but they have sent over their JV team in place of the previously scheduled Trinity College. And here comes Alexander Hepburn and Tate Truby, two of the players we have not seen a lot of in recent days, but they're going to get some run here in this exhibition.
Well, we've seen a little bit of Truby. We saw him come out last game here in Con just a few days ago. We have not seen a whole lot from Alexander Hepburn, but if he's going to represent the number 23, he better bring his A game out there.
That's absolutely right. That's a high standard to live up to, and so Let's see if there are any subs for the Lions. I don't believe so. I think they have sent out the same lineup here. And now the Falcons are going to play with a little bit of speed. Not a lot of size in the court right now, but you got four guards along with Hepburn, who's a bit of a smaller forward. But the Lions themselves don't have a ton of size. And now the official going over to the scorer's table. We're going to check something out there. And we got the all clear. We are ready to go. Falcons are going to play a little bit of pressure defense here. It's Cameron Knox guarding the initial catch. McNeely back over to the other side. Oriole trapped in the backcourt. Got to get it out. And it's taken away by Sam Mascoy, but he couldn't hold on to it. And now they've changed the call. It's going to Florida College.
They're going to give him the 5-second violation for not getting the ball over in time. It's an interesting call. You don't see it very often.
5 seconds?
Or is it 8 second?
I thought it was 10.
Well, let's just hope that they know.
Regardless, Florida College has the ball, and Malik Buford makes them pay with a 3. Thank you very much. We'll take those 3 points. Malik Buford 2 for 2. He struggled the other night. Here's up and under, no good on the basket. The tip in is good.
We've talked about it a lot. Florida College struggles with rebounding, and it's a fantastic job for William Cooley to get in there and get his own rebound. Florida College has to stop that if they want to have a chance here.
Cameron Knox missing a 3. Tate Truby with the weak side rebound. Going up with it. Couldn't get it to roll in. Knox pulls it down. He's got it below his waist. Throwing it out to Massaquoi. Faking the 3 at the free throw line now. Going to pull it back out. Buford a 3. Couldn't get 2 in a row. Hepburn has the board. Massaquoi back outside with 10 to shoot. ISOing up the defender, coming out to Truby, still searching for space. 5 to shoot, needing help to Buford along the semicircle area, and he turns and puts it in.
Well, I just harp on him for offensive rebounds, and then they go and get 3 in a row, so maybe I need to talk about it a little bit more often.
There's not a lot of size on the court. That's kind of shocking how many offensive rebounds they had that possession. Tate Truby, Alex Hepburn with excellent efforts.
It's all about positioning, and Tate Truby put himself in a great spot there and was able to box out the defender and just put himself in a great spot.
Oriole lost the ball going to his right. It's coming back to Florida College. They have a 4-point lead with 11 minutes to play. And they will need to stop the clock. It was running there. They're going to want to fix that. A sub in now for the Lions. You got number 44, I believe. Oriole and McNeely coming out in favor of Jacob Wright, number 30. And I did not see who that other player was. Aiden? He is guarding Alexander Hepburn. We'll figure that out here as soon as we can. Right now it's Cameron Knox coming back up to Buford. Swing to Truby. He wants to post up Hepburn, nearly poked away. Shovel back to Truby, fires away at a 3. You bet! Tate Truby with a triple. Falcons going to continue playing this pressure defense, floating it to the other side with a drive, fake the shot, going into the corner. Shovel to Oriole, swinging across. Now he'll shoot the 3 from the right side, well off. Picked up by Cam Knox. And he'll shoot the 3, no good. And Hepburn cannot come up with a rebound.
I don't like the quick shot there, especially when you've been doing a fantastic job of developing plays. I want to see them get right back to that after this.
3 ball, no good. That time from Geary, Sam Massaquoi will take it up for Florida College. Into the paint, up and under, poked away. Tate Truby is able to recover. 10.5 to play. Falcons with a 7-point lead. Oh, a spin from Tate Truby. One more. Faked him up in the air. Can't get out of his way. No call. Ball into the hands of the Lions. Tate Truby slow to get up. Geary can't hit the shot. An offensive rebound from right. Had it poked away. Here's Cameron Knox up ahead to Tate Truby. Rising up. Got bumped. And one! Tate Truby, welcome to the show. 5 points. And makes it a 9-point game. He can make it double digits at the charity stripe.
Well, I tell you what, Tate Truby might not be the tallest guy out there, but, man, he is filled out throughout the year. You can tell he's been in the gym, and it showed on that last play. He does not have a problem with bodying anybody under the basket right now, which is fantastic for him because it just rounds him out as a player. He's great from outside the line, and although he hasn't gotten a lot of minutes, it's his first year here, and I have no doubt he's going to be a force for them for the next couple of years.
Free throw good from Tate Truby, and now you got Geary bringing it up once again. Stolen away by Krasuski, and he's going to get to the bucket, complete the layup. Timeout, Lions. The lead is 12. An 11-0 run for Florida College.
Man, it's good to see them having fun out there. We haven't seen a whole lot of that this year, and they haven't had a whole lot of games where they felt this confident, and I think they're just enjoying the fact that they're playing good basketball, which is so fun to watch and be a part of.
Yeah, in an exhibition no less, taking it seriously. A couple subs into the game, by the way, for St. Leo. You got Esau Khan, number 25, Jacob Wright, number 30, as well as Isaiah Ponce, number 40, into the game for St. Leo. 10 minutes even to play. We would assume this would be in the place of a media timeout. Plenty of attendees tonight. It was not originally an exhibition. It was supposed to be a scheduled game against Trinity. They were unable to make it as of about 9 o'clock this morning, and so St. Leo being very good sports and taking the place of them so we can still have our homecoming festivities. And of course, with this crowd, you can't not have a homecoming. Jacob Joseph into the game. Now they're starting to add a little bit more size. Look at this lineup. Tate Truby, J. Crew, Hepburn, Fetuga, Jacob Joseph.
A lot of firsts tonight. They have not seen this lineup yet. Man, I love watching Jacob Joseph play, though. The few minutes that we have gotten to watch him, he's just entertaining to watch. He can get up to the basket like nobody I've ever seen.
Hopefully he can still get up there with all that equipment he's wearing. I'm a little worried about him. St. Leo against the pressure defense of Florida College that has been superb thus far. This is Jacob Wright, number 30, picked up by Truby. He wants a screen set. Nobody's coming to get him. Now he's double teamed. Fetuga is there to hedge. Hepburn nearly took it away. And now Orioles got to bring it back up. Using the screen, 4 to shoot. Lefty cross, a 3 in the air, drained it. Caleb Oriole has 2 threes and 6 points. The lead is 9. Tate Truby spot up 3, no good. And that's an obvious foul on Alex Hepburn. That is the team's first. We are over 10 minutes into this game.
It's just a little bit of inexperience there for Hepburn to wrap him up right there. There's really not a good reason for it. And this early in the game, let him have that ball. Fight for it, but my goodness, you don't have to give him a hug.
Alexander Hepburn, a sophomore from Atlanta, Georgia. Tristan Geary bringing it up. He's got handles. Justin Krasuski managing to keep up with him. Over to the other side, Jacob Wright. Searching for options against Truby. Using the screen, switched onto the bigger Fetuga. J. Crew poked it away, but it goes out of bounds.
Krasuski's reading these plays really well right now. He's keeping a fantastic watch out for where the ball's going. I think they're picking out some weak links right now and just tag teaming them a little bit on defense, and it's paying off for the Falcons in a big way.
We are continuing to mess with the scoreboard here. The far side official, now officially the clock set at 8:56, we do believe. 23-14 the score. Our sports information director, Avery Lanning, offers a helping hand. And we are good to go. Jacob Wright will throw it in against Jacob Joseph. To the near side, the catch made by Cooley. To the opposite side, McNeely fires a jumper, it's no good, and the rebound, that time Hepburn able to pull it down. Justin Krasuski playing the point. Tate Truby faked a 3, just hit one a couple minutes ago and then missed another one. Jacob Joseph with the tight ball pressure. He lost it and it's taken away by Geary, who's going to get a free 2. Jacob Joseph nearly chased it down, though. Tristan Geary into the book for the first time. Lions on a bit of a run of their own. 8.5 minutes to play first half. Tate Truby with the dribble. And nearly a steal. Joseph had it through a pass, but it came back to him. Tate Truby fires again. No good. Hepburn couldn't get it, but Joseph can. Right place, right time.
It's a good look from Joseph, and I'm surprised that Alex Hepburn didn't get an off-the-ball foul there. He jumped straight into the fender and kind of landed on top of him. But fantastic play for Joseph to be in the right place at the right time.
Gordon Magok set to check in, so it looks like he's good to go for now. Drive. Swatted at the rim! Jacob Joseph, you are a bad man. Lions get it back. Right. Going up with a shot. It's no good, and Joseph pulls down the rebound. Joseph spotting up for three. No good. Hepburn crashes, and he is not going to come up with it. Sorry to interrupt you, Aiden. Falcon ball.
Well, it hasn't been the cleanest, but my goodness, this is the most we've seen anybody fight for a basketball under the basket all season from Alexander Hepburn, getting up and going after it. And my goodness, talk about frustration on the other side for Caleb Oriole, literally jumping up and down on the baseline and just is not able to get a pass. It's got to be frustrating because he looks pretty comfortable from just about anywhere that he's pulled up from tonight. He's not perfect, but my goodness, he's had a couple of good shots. So for the other side, they've got to start moving the ball around a little bit more.
Gordon Magok with the post up, turnaround jumper, cash. With the helpful Florida College bounce, of course, and it's back to an 11-point game. Coach Blackburn put 4 starters on the floor again with Cam Knox. To the corner, Cooley got the bump. Fires it outside to Geary. McNeely will shoot a 3. Short. And a weak side rebound from Wright. He's able to put it in.
And that's Jacob Wright getting up there and quickly putting in the sophomore.
To the corner, Cam Knox never shy. With a 3. He's struggled from the field as of late. I'm sure he's glad to see that one go in as the lead is 12, 6.5 to play. That is pretty close to a backcourt violation from McNeely.
Yeah, I'm
no
shocked
whistle.
by that. 1 foot in and 1 foot out.
And both feet over the line and then brought one back over. Oriole with another 3. He is unbelievable.
Yeah, he looks fantastic, and he looks a little bit too comfortable. I want to see Falcons step up on defense.
3 threes tonight. Sam Massaquoi with the athleticism, getting to the bucket with the left hand. Back to 11. Tristan Geary in trouble, and Sam Massaquoi cannot come up with it. What is that, Aiden? Another sub coming into the game for St. Leo. That is number 9, although he has checked in already. That would be Julian Mendez. And he will have the basketball. Double team. He's looking for the baseline. Here's McNeely once again to the corner right. One more out to Oriole. He is never shy. Finally shorts one. The rebound into the hands of a Lion. Up with the shot, no good.
Yeah, it's a couple of blatant missed out of bounds calls right there. I don't know who they should have called it on, but there was a white uniform and a black uniform standing out of bounds, both of which touching the ball at various times. So St. Leo's getting away with one here.
A lot of stuff happening under there. I failed to catch all of it. Did not see that foul was on. And I don't want to besmirch anybody's name, so I'm going to hold off for the time being. Jacob Wright at the free throw line. It would appear to be the Falcons' second foul. We are having some weird scoreboard stuff. They changed another 3. I'm not sure what that would have changed, but that free throw just made it 21. The referee's over there again. There's been a referee over at the scores table multiple times tonight. I think they're looking at, they credited that last foul to the guest. That should have been on the home team. So the Falcons should have 2 fouls.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what the issue is here. We've had this happen a couple of times this year. We've had scoreboard issues. We've had the rim get ripped off in warm-ups. What more could you ask for?
That's right. So they're going to put 2 fouls on Florida College, 4 fouls on St. Leo, and the lead is 11 at the moment. It will stay there. Rebound by Buford. It's an 11-point game. To Knox on the the left side, actually. Here's Quentin Wimbush also into the game. Buford splits the defense, lost the basketball. It's going to be ruled a jump ball. Do not know who has possession. It would appear, yes, it should be St. Leo ball. as Florida College received the tip. And so St. Leo ball underneath the basket. It'll be Oriole throwing it in.
I love the full court pressure here. I love that they've continued to put it on over these past 5 minutes or so. It is really hurting St. Leo right now.
Saved that pass out of bounds. What a play there that time from, looked like that may have been William Cooley. Oriole, the lethal shooter, into the lane. Kick out a little bit too hard for the receiver, and it's picked off by Quinton Wimbush. Look at this speed. Over to Magok on the left wing. Fires a three. Got that one to sink. Gordon Magok, a quiet 9 points here, leading the way for Florida College. Throwing it up ahead. What a pass up ahead to Cooley, and he's able to lay it in.
Well, Magok certainly had his ups and downs this season, but the stats don't lie. He's shooting about 48% from the field, and like we said earlier, about 36% from beyond three-point range. So exciting to see these shots starting to fall a little bit more for him.
Massaquoi having trouble with the defender. Gets rid of it over to Wimbush to the corner. Knox backs out. He looked like he was intending to cut. Coming back out to Magok, will shoot another three. No good. Into the hands of Cooley. And a foul here as Magok will pick it up as he fouled Oriole. Third foul on Florida College in this game.
I think he looked a little bit more like a pass rusher than a defender on that play. My goodness, he came in hot.
This is the media timeout, the third one of the half, and so we will take a break from the action, 35-23. Gordon Magok with 9 points. Malik Buford with 7. Tate Truby with 6. Sam Massaquoi with 2. Chris Fetuga with 4. Cameron Knox with 3. Jacob Joseph with 2. And so for the St. Leo Lions, Caleb Oriole with 9. Jeremiah McNeely with 6. William Cooley with 4. Jacob Wright with 3, Tristan Geary with 2. The score 35-23, 4:18 to play. How about Freddie the Falcon making an appearance tonight in the midst of the cheerleading group? Sure, that's always a fun role to play. Entertaining the Red Sea, which maybe the fullest the sea has looked. No pep band, but several attendees, several people here to see the game. Up in the pep band section where they usually are. No pep band, of course, tonight. And back with the action. Another different lineup here. Massaquoi, J. Crew, Wimbush, Kenny White, and Gordon Magok. St. Leo will trot out White and Julian Mendez, and Oriole and McNeely and Cooley. 4:18 to play. Mendez harassed by Massaquoi, going up to Oriole, guarded by Kenny White. He's going to play up a bit on the dangerous shooter, Oriole. He's going to pull up anyway, missing that one. Wimbush with a board.
And Oriole's got to be feeling really good to take that shot. Kenny White Jr. had him covered, and he still pulled it anyways.
Massaquoi with the pickoff, but it's stolen right back. Floater good, Jacob Wright. I don't know how he got that one to go.
He looked surprised that it went in. I think he was just tossing it up, hoping for the foul, but regardless, it's a 2.
10-point game, 35-25, 3:43 to play in the first half. Shovel pass out to J. Crew, one more up top to Sam Massaquoi. He's got Magok in the post. It's a bad pass. Gordon Magok is able to recover in the corner. Spinning, careful there, not too many steps, and another bad pass off the foot of Wimbush into the hands of a Lion. Here's McNeely, shovel ahead to right, back to McNeely, outside Mendez, shovel to Oriole. He's never shy from straight on, bang! 12 points for Oriole. Timeout Florida College, the lead is 7.
Well, I think if you're Florida College, you've got to realize that he's the one person you can't leave open from outside the line right now. Everyone else is struggling a little bit. I have not seen anyone else with a standout performance so far on the other end, especially offensively, except for Caleb Oriole. So if I'm Florida College, I might put 2 guys on him anywhere near a foot within that red line.
Maybe a little box and one action.
I love it. I would love to see it.
I don't think I've seen that one in person, but that would be really fun to check out. Here on homecoming night, 35-28 the score. Florida College against the JV team of St. Leo University.
Well, it's a fun atmosphere for these guys to get to play in. It's a packed house. It's not as much fun for us at the top of some bleachers that have been here a little bit longer than I've been alive with this many people on them. But what a fun night for them to get to enjoy having full crowds on both sides of the court.
And this, of course, the final game before lectures, and so many of you, the next time you see this gym will be full of chairs and a stage right there at center court where the scores table usually is. Excited for that starting Monday night. Faye Tuga receives the ball on the post, a jump through, and the shot trickles off the rim. Mendez with the drive against White, now shoveling off. Truby draws the assignment of Caleb Oriole. He's got him right where he wants him. Using the screen, good defense from Massaquoi, spinning away from it. Spot up, shot, no good. Buford with the board. Crossing over to the other side, Massaquoi does not have the shot. To Kenny White, swing to Tate Truby, fires at a three. Long, rebounded to the hands of St. Leo. A 7-point game. Jacob Wright has the ball. Oriole in the corner along the left side. Wright wants a screen. Now he'll go to the other side, Mendez, and he threw it to the Falcon bench.
I wish we had a little bit more insight, too, into how many games this D team has had for St. Leo, because they look like they absolutely have some great players out there. And I think just a little bit of uncoordination and inexperience is really what's plagued them with a couple of turnovers here. I'd be curious to see what this team looks like in a year from now.
Bounce pass to the corner. Truby never shy, but misses another one. White cannot track down the rebound. Tate Truby 2 for 6 tonight with 6 points. Oriole played 25 feet out by Buford. The spin move, thought about the fadeaway, but will relent. Mendez will shoot. No good. Kenny White over to Sam Massaquoi, throwing it up ahead for, that's Buford actually up ahead to Massaquoi, missing the three. A collision there, no whistle. Falcons have gone cold from the field. 35-28, 80 seconds to play in the first half. Oriole asking for the screen, angles right, now pulls it back. Kenny White is fronting Mendez out on the left wing. Jacob Wright now along the right side, back to the top of the arc, swing to Oriole, fake the three. Now with the right-handed dribble, back out to the corner. Cooley will drive it. Hesitation, throw out to Mendez, 2 to shoot. Wright has to put it up from 3, well off, and a whistle there for a shot clock violation. Justin Krasuski to check in. Truby out. Tristan Geary will check in for the Lions.
Well, I like to brag on Krasuski a lot, and he just hasn't had a whole lot of opportunities outside. But right now he's shooting over 41% from outside the three-point line so far this year and 46% from the field.
Buford thought about the three, swing to Krasuski using the Faye Tuga screen. Picked up his dribble, needing help. Ball finds its way to Buford in the corner. 3 ball, no good. Krasuski did not have position, picked up by Mendez. Up ahead to Wright, behind the back to Cooley. He wasn't ready for it, and he saves it, but his foot was out of bounds. Some more uncoordination, if you will. It's what you're talking about, Aiden. And so Falcons will have 32 seconds. His shot clock remains on at 30 seconds. And so Falcons, you would imagine, are going to bleed quite a bit of this clock. 25 seconds to play. Sam Massaquoi with the ball in his hands. Tristan Geary playing the primary defender. .12 to shoot. Massaquoi with the right-handed dribble into the paint, nearly lost it. A whistle is called from the far side official. It was not on the shot. That foul will go to Tristan Geary, I do believe. I have that as his first. Massaquoi to inbound with 7 to shoot. To Buford along the right block. He knows the time. Into the paint. Faked one way. A reverse shot. Can't get it to go. Faye Tuga's tip is good. And that's how the first half will end. Chris Faye Tuga on the tip in.
Well, the Falcons take the first half here. They lead by 9 against the St. Leo University D team here on homecoming night in Conn Gymnasium. The final home game of the year here for the Falcons. We'll be back with more action in 15 minutes. Don't go anywhere.
gentlemen, may I direct your attention to the 2025-26 Florida College cheerleaders. A junior from Thomasville, Georgia, Allison Neesmith. A sophomore from Susanville, California, Hannah Matchnick. A sophomore from Columbia, Missouri, Mary Forrest. A junior from Mission Viejo, California, Sophie McMasters. A junior from Orange, California, your captain, Naomi Stringer. A freshman from Anderson, South Carolina, Allison Buttrey. A freshman from Beaverton, Oregon, Samantha McDonald. A freshman from Fresno, California, Avalon Rice. A sophomore from Longwood, Mississippi, Annalise Johnson. A senior from Union, Kentucky, your captain, Taylor McBride. A junior from Woodstock, Georgia, Haley Cornett. A sophomore from Sellersburg, Indiana, Allie Cunningham. A freshman from Hudson, Florida, Gianna Brancato. A sophomore from Newburgh, Indiana, McKenna Morris. And a sophomore from Atlanta, Georgia, Haley Norman. Once again, your 2025-26 Florida College cheerleaders.
Welcome back from halftime. We are just over 1 minute away from the tip of the second half here at Conn Gymnasium. The final half of basketball this season at Conn Gymnasium. Of course, this is just an exhibition game against the St. Leo Lions here on homecoming night. This game does not count in any official records, but we are going to play it anyway because we can't not have a homecoming night given the spectacular crowd. Jackson Ray, Aiden Bassett here with you as we have all season long, and it's been a joy covering Florida College basketball. We hope you have enjoyed it as well as the Falcons lead 37-28 over the Lions here to begin the second half of play. A 9-point lead. The lead has been as big as about 11 or 12, and St. Leo only had the lead for the first couple minutes of the game. Florida College coming back strong. Tate Truby had 6 points off the bench. Gordon Magok with 9, and Chris Feituga getting the start in the place of Aiden Wall, who is not dressed tonight. Has also made an impact with 6 points, 3 for 5 from the field. Falcons, I believe, will receive the ball first. Sam Mascoy set to inbound it along the half-court timeline there along the near side. And St. Leo will trot out their starting lineup of Tristan Geary, Julian Mendez, William Cooley, Jeremiah McNeely, and the hotshot Caleb Oriole with 12 points, all on threes. Gordon Magok obviously held, no shot there. Foul is on McNeely. His second of the game, according to my book. 9 seconds in. We went 10 minutes without Florida College recording a foul in the first half. Here we can't even get 10 seconds in before we get a holding call. The ball off the hands of Falcon as Oriole was able to poke it away. Julian Mendez will play the point guard position. Malik Buford there to play defense. He's going to give him the right side. Falcons look to be in a bit of a zone defense. Mendez to the corner. Geary a three. Looked good, but it's off the back of the rim. Pulled down by Malik Buford, and he's got speed. Coming up the right side, in and out dribble. Working his way. Right-handed layup can't go in. Oriole coming back up top to the right side again. Crossed up Massacoy going into the paint. Kick out to Mendez. One more to Geary along the right side. Behind the back. Mendez receives the pass once more. Out to Oriole. This time fake the three. Going to drive it instead. McNeely sees the lane. Kick out once more. Swing. Geary mishandled it. Messing up the flow of the offense. Geary has to reset. 5 to shoot. He sees the clock. Pulls a deep three. It's no good. Rebounded by Massacoy. Geary 1 for 6 in the game tonight. Massacoy nearly back tap, brings it out along the left wing, curling around the screen, rising up with a layup, and it trickles off. Just couldn't get it to go in. McNeely missing a three. Ball bounces into the hands of Kenny White. Both teams cold to open up the second half. Malik Buford a floater. Got it to go in. The hang time and the bucket. Malik Buford, 9 points, the leading scorer of this Falcon team. He's 4 for 7, from the field. And Malik Buford will go to the line. No subs either way. Buford hits the free throw. He's got 10 points. The lead is 12. More pressure defense this time. And another stoppage. Looks to be clock related. It was the near side official who whistled the stoppage. It does appear to be clock related. They have reset it to 18 minutes and 11 seconds. Oriole will inbound it to Tristan Geary against Kenny White. Buford there to hedge. Oriole makes the catch. Fetuga was charging. Oriole with the left-handed layup. It's good. Right to the basket. And a steal. Cooley rising. A late whistle is called. It looked like Fetuga kind of undercut him there just a bit. And so Cooley, it would appear, will go to the line. First foul of Florida College this half. He's not played the point very much. He's mostly been doing ISO scoring a bit here on the offensive end. 2 free throws missed from William Cooley. Rebound to Chris Fetuga. Massaquoi bounce to Kenny White. Back to Massaquoi inside the paint. Kick out Buford. He's ready to shoot, and it's no good. Fetuga couldn't tip it in. It's off of his hands. Oh, they're actually going to give it back to Florida College. That looked to me off the hands of Fetuga. Doesn't matter now now it does. We got a foul off the ball. McNeely will pick it up. Team's third. I think that's his third as well, if I'm not mistaken. A sub coming in for St. Leo. McNeely will come out. Do not see who the substitution is, but he is guarding Gordon Magok, excuse me. Massaquoi to Fetuga in the corner. Posting up. Gordon Magok nearly poked away, but makes its way to the corner. Kenny White out front to Buford. Fake the three with the drive inside to Fetuga. Caught it in midair and put it in. The substitution, Isaiah Ponce, has checked in for the Lions. Mendez over the middle. Gordon Magok can't take it away. McNeely is wrapped up. A late whistle is called on Florida College after the ball was taken away by the Lions. The foul is on Massaquoi, team second. That's about as late of a whistle as you'll see. Massaquoi picks it up, team second of the half. And here's Oriole, this time with the ball in his hands. Buford playing the defender. Got quick feet. The screen and roll. Shot good at the rim from Cooley. They're hanging in there. The lead is 10. They've never been closer than 7 since the early minutes. Magok wrap around to Buford. Worked his way outside the basket and put it in. That's a nice move right there. He's got 12 points. Jacob Wright between the legs. Look out for the back tap. He feeds it up ahead to Mendez, who is making the cut out to the corner. Ponce will shoot a three. A slow developing three, and it's off. Rebounded by Fetuga. Up ahead to Buford. A floater in the lane. Got it to roll in. – 14-point lead, 16-16 to play in the second half. Malik Buford starting to take over just a bit here to extend the lead to 46-32. He is the Falcons' leading scorer with 14 points. Yeah, a little bit of dysfunction. Sometimes it looks like they don't really know what they're trying to do. You saw that pass to the corner. The guy was making the cut, but it was a little bit ahead of him. So you got guys out there that are willing to play and willing to put their body on the line for the basketball, but just a little bit of miscommunication, I think, on the offensive side. Florida College has definitely been playing a lot of guys, and this is a fast-paced game. There's been multiple steals throughout the game, multiple near steals, and just a hectic pace, especially to open up this second half. Gordon Magog gets the steal. Oh, a scary collision. Magog fell on that left arm, but now he's actually grabbing the ankle. He looks like he might be okay. It's a foul on St. Leo, which would be the team's fourth. It's Florida College ball underneath the basket. Magog is going to stay in. He did kind of take an awkward spill there on top of a St. Leo player. He will receive the pass off the inbounds play out to Buford. Fake the drive, going to go to his left side. Another floater is good. He's got serious hang time. Justin Krasuski! Just call him Swiper the Fox. Took him right out of his hands. Over to the other side, right with the swing to Oriole with the drive. Goes with the Euro step. He's fouled on the shot by Fetuga, the team's third, and Oriole will go to the free throw line. He is frustrated with what is going on. It is an 18-point deficit, and Oriole is at the free throw line. Shorted the free throw. Here comes Cam Knox into the game for Fetuga. A little bit less size, but a lot more energy from Cameron Knox. Always a reliable bench player, Cam Knox, the freshman from McDonough, Georgia. 2 free throws missed, but an offensive rebound by Ponce. Threw it out to Mendez, but Massaquoi there to take it away. Numbers for the Falcons. Euro blocked in the lane by Cooley, and it goes out of bounds off of his hands. Malik Buford's got the takeover meter, bursting at the seams. Here he goes again, this time kicking it out to Cameron Knox, left-handed dribble. The body bump, one-handed pass out to Buford. The 3 ball, no good. Rebound by the Lions. Carried it into the lane, expecting a foul call. There is none, but the ball is off of Florida College. It will stay here. Slow-moving second half. (50-32) the score, just over 15 minutes to play in the second half. Ponce will shovel it over to Mendez, spinning on Massaquoi, now going to come back outside. Massaquoi with a wide defensive stance. Come at me, he says. Another spin, poked it away, but he couldn't control it. And it will stay here with St. Leo, 13 to shoot. Three ball from Oriole. Yes, sir. It's been a minute. He was due for one. 17 points from Oriole. Most of those are on threes. And a lefty on top of it all. Even more beautiful. Shovel over to Buford. The jab step. The post up to Gordon Magog. Look at Ponce with his hands up. The fadeaway jumper. Can't get it to roll in. Ball bouncing around. Inadvertent whistle. It's St. Leo ball. But that inadvertent whistle leads to immediate timeout. I've never seen that before. I've legitimately never seen that when, by accident, we go to timeout. That's a new one for me. Yeah, no telling what can happen in the exhibition. 50-35, the leading scorer, Malik Buford, on a bit of a hot streak here in the second half. He's got 16 points. He is 7 for 12 from the field. Gordon Magog with 9, Chris Fetuga with 8, Tate Truby with 6. Tate Truby has not appeared here in the second half as of yet. 5-minute media timeout, the under 5 media timeout, I should say. Here at homecoming night, congratulations to Daniel Collins and Kayla Chandler, named homecoming king and queen in the year of 2026. Here Congratulations to them both. Well deserved. Also receiving some halftime attention. The cheerleaders did an extended routine for the spectators here tonight, and a good job by them and their leader, their coach. St. Leo ball underneath the Florida College basket. And Florida College will play a little bit of pressure defense, a man-to-man pressure. It's Cameron Knox against Tristan Geary. Lost the ball, Mendez. He looked to be held, no whistle. Shovel to Massaquoi, and an obvious foul there. Massaquoi doesn't look to be happy about it, and Mendez is going to receive a couple words of admonition.
I loved the pass from Cameron Knox. Fantastic look with the no-looker. They're looking still comfortable. It's 15-point lead now, obviously, with the last three, but they still look comfortable, and they're still on a good track offensively to get to where they need to be. They've got 14 minutes, 17 seconds to get to that 78-point mark to beat their average for the year.
Sam Massaquoi at the line for 2 shots. The always reliable point guard hits the free throw. He's actually struggled from the field a bit tonight. 1 for 6, but he knocks that one in.
Massaquoi's shooting a little bit under 67% so far this year from the free throw line.
Hits both. Substitution, Alex Hepburn coming out for McGough. Even smaller, but more speed. I think we saw this lineup earlier in the first half. And they're going to pressure a bit more. Here's Oriole. He's got speed with the ball. Out to Wright. Jacob Wright back outside to Oriole. You just got to assume he's going to shoot from everywhere. 51-36 the score. Over to the other side. Oriole swing and lost the ball on his way in. That is off of his hands. Florida College ball.
It was good pressure as soon as Caleb Oriole drove to the basket. You had Krasuski step in and give him the second man and the extra pressure, which led to the turnover.
13 minutes, 50 seconds to play in the game. Massaquoi going to his right side, sees a lane, rising the athleticism, just getting to the bucket.
I love that play. We haven't seen it a whole lot, but they lined up, headed straight at the basket. Massaquoi looked like he was setting something up and instead charged straight in and got the 2.
A steal, Hepburn throwing it up ahead to Krasuski into the lane. Couldn't finish, an awkward shot there from Krasuski as he didn't quite have position. St. Leo trying to get things back under control here. Here's Tristan Geary along the right side, receiving the screen. Switch by Krasuski. Well defended, making the adjustment no good. Hepburn comes up with the board. Over to Knox, thought about the 3 coming out to Buford. Massaquoi, swing over to Justin Krasuski with the 3. In and out, and in again. He made it twice. And a bucket on the other end is, it looks like Julian Mendez got to the bucket. Actually, that's Cooley, my mistake. William Cooley with 8 points. 56-38. Buford sends him out wide, posting up Hepburn. Didn't quite have position, and it's taken away. 12.5 to play in the second half. Oriole over to the other side. Geary faked the 3. Thinking about it again as Knox is playing off of him just a bit.
He's not fooling anybody with that fake. There is not a chance that he ever pulls that shot.
He was almost coming off of the floor, and I could tell that he wasn't going to shoot it. Cooley underneath. Fouled by Knox. That looked clean to me, but I didn't have a good angle on it.
Yeah, I didn't love the call, and Knox didn't even jump. He stayed still. So no doubt Cooley's hands would have been well above his at that point. But regardless, it's going to be 2 shots for him.
Cooley to the line. The lead is 18 at the moment. William Cooley with 8 points tonight. 4 for 7 from the field. He cannot hit the free throw. They've struggled there at the line. And so coming into the game, Esau Kahn and Isaiah McNeely coming back in. He'll be playing with 3 fouls.
Well, Cooley's looked good so far tonight. He's got 8 points. He's 4 for 7 from the field. He stands at 6'6", and he's just a freshman out of Orlando for St. Leo, so no doubt somebody they're going to be looking to develop.
6'6" freshman, you say?
A 6'6" freshman.
Man, I would
Must be nice.
That's incredible.
I had to grow an inch my freshman year to get to 6 foot.
Yeah, me too. I'm really excited I got to 6'1" recently. 6'6" freshman, man. That's incredible. Justin Krasuski somehow got it out to Kenny White. Truby out to Hepburn. Swing to Krasuski with the immediate drive. Outside, and a foul is called on Cooley as he, that time, looked like a pass rusher coming over the middle.
I love that I just saw Coach Blackburn lean over to Krasuski and tell him, hey, shoot it next time. I love seeing that. He has confidence in that guy, and I've talked about him a lot. Man, he just doesn't pull up very much. He's only shot 19 times from outside the line this year, but he's shooting over 43%.
Oh, and that's why! Coach Blackburn knows ball. 10 points for Krasuski, took that advice and ran with it. Knocks down a 3, the lead is 21. Oriole the push off on White. That's a long 2, I think.
My goodness.
It is a 2-point shot.
He is so good. So much fun to watch. The step back, he created space. Kenny White Jr. gave him just enough to be able to pull up that shot.
Justin Krasuski outside to Quentin Wimbush. Left-handed dribble, floater off glass, no good. Hepburn can't get it to go. A late whistle is called. It'll be the 7th foul on St. Leo already. And Alex Hepburn will go to the line. The lead is 19. Florida College in the single bonus, as that is the 7th foul of the half. Hepburn at the line, swishes the first one. His first point tonight. A 20-point game, 11-10 to play. But left the second long. 20-point lead, 11 minutes to play on homecoming night. Cooley has it along the left side between the legs, outside to Mendez. Spins away from the pressure, right-handed dribble into the corner. Kahn pulls up to the paint. A nice feed underneath McNeely, but he shorted it. He shorted it twice. Just couldn't put it in there. Krasuski gonna settle him down. He's playing the point to the corner. Wimbush ready to shoot, and it will not bounce in. The tip out from Alex Hepburn. Kenny White into the corner, turns and spins around to Wimbush, but he was cut off there by McNeely. White with the cut, back to Wimbush, try it again, no good. Cooley to the corner, cut off by White. Now he'll try it again, along the baseline. Wrap around, taken away by Krasuski. Got there before Mendez could. 10 minutes to play.
I love how comfortable Krasuski looks with the ball. He looks calm, cool, and collected at all times.
They're going to work on their offense a bit. J. Crew's gotten a lot better since the year started. Trusting him with the point guard position. Wimbush back to Truby. Swing up to J. Crew. A catch and shoot again. Oh, yes, sir!
I've been telling you all year, he is absolutely disgusting from outside the line.
Aiden Bassett looks like a prophet. Brian Blackburn knows exactly what he wants to see, and Justin Krasuski has turned into a lethal sharpshooter. That quick release, exactly what Coach Blackburn wanted to see out of his young guard. Mendez with the drive, kick out to Kahn, the baseline left-handed dribble, adjusts underneath the basket, can't get it to roll, a whistle is called. 5th foul on Florida College. The assistants on the Falcons side not happy about it. And so we will go to the media timeout.
Did you catch who they called it on?
I did not. Did you catch it?
I did.
You did? I had them keeping personals because they don't show it on the board.
It's Quentin Wimbush. It looks like who they charged with it. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't give it to Tate Truby, who looked like he was right there as well.
Yeah.
The Falcons having a really solid offensive second half. They're at a 23-point lead, which, to my remembrance, is the largest that they've had so far this year.
For sure.
And they still got a little over 9 minutes left to go.
And 63 points. They only got 15 more before they get to that season average you were talking about. They've only hit 100 a couple times, but I think that's far out of the question. reached 100 a couple times early in the year.
Well, it's been an interesting up and down year for the Falcons. We've had a lot of ups and downs. There have been some high ups and certainly some low downs. And I feel like every time a really tough team comes to town, they show up and have a solid game, and they just haven't been able to quite match the level, but they'll compete. And then when they have teams who come in who they should be expected to beat, they just haven't been able to match what those teams are bringing to the table.
A couple times they played some really good games here at home. That's where most of their wins have come from, is here at home. First year under Coach Brian Blackburn. He's got a very young team, only a few returning players, and 2 seniors on the squad. Look at this. How about, can I interest you in a Matthew Stevens appearance?
It's been a little while since we've seen Matthew.
It's been a minute. It might be the first appearance of the new calendar year. Here's Kahn at the line, and another free throw missed for the Lions. We also deduced there's a couple JV players who received a promotion sitting over there on the bench. Second free throw good from Esau Kahn. 9 minutes to play. It's a 22-point lead. J. Crew still at playing the one. Comes to Stevens along the left side. Over to Truby. Reset it. Couple of curling screens. Krasuski faked it. Step back. Back out to Truby along the left side. He wants Hepburn to curl around to the block. Hepburn receiving a post touch. Back out to Krasuski with speed. Jump pass out to Hepburn. Mishandled it. He's got 2 to shoot. Puts it up and is bailed out by a whistle. A couple Lions wanted a jump ball call there, but it'll be the 8th foul on St. Leo.
That one's kind of a toss-up for the ref. He's got to make a decision, and I think he probably made the right call. There certainly was an effort towards the basket, whether or not it was a realistic one or not, and this is Hepburn's second time to the line tonight.
Xavier Perez has checked in for the Lions, number 11. And Alex Hepburn at the line for the second time tonight. First free throw, beautiful shot from the lefty. He's another young player, has not played in quite some time, but receiving a better run here tonight in the exhibition. He's one of the first ones off the bench here in the second half. Offensive rebound, Krasuski. Truby to the corner, Wimbush, and we're going to stop it again. And I think it's a shot clock issue.
Yeah, I think they started the shot clock at 30 instead of 24.
Jacob Wright checking in for Mendez. Wimbush to throw it in. Out to J. Crew, 12 to shoot. He's got the green light. Swing over to Truby. 3 ball, no good. Quite long. Rebounded by Hepburn, another offensive board, and fouled again. That time, that looked like Xavier Perez. It's the 9th foul on the Lions.
Well, I don't know if the referees are just a little bit trigger happy with that or if St. Leo is just being a little bit too aggressive, but they're already at 9 fouls, and we still have over 8 minutes left in this second half. It's going to be a tough road ahead if they continue at the pace that they're on right now.
Well, they fouled 9 seconds into the second half. That should have been a sign of things to come. We're at 9 fouls with 8.5 minutes to play. Alex Hepburn again at the line. It's a bonus opportunity that time, and he couldn't cash in. 23-point lead for Florida College. 8 minutes to play. Oriole with the basketball. He's had a quiet second half. Looking to work against Tate Truby. He's got another step back in his bag, missing it. And the offensive rebound into the hands of the Lions. Wright bringing it back out to Oriole with the drive. Rising up, adjusts, can't finish. And it did look like Hepburn held Perez there. It'll be underneath, not on the shot. It'll be the 6th foul on Florida College. So they are also knocking on the door of the bonus as well. Oriole makes the sweeping grab. Fade away at the free throw line. Cash. Give him 21 points on the evening. a player falling down. An offensive foul is called on Florida College. Their 7th.
I mean, he did end up on the floor, but it by no means was intentional. Just unfortunate break, I think, for the Falcons.
7:36 to play. The shot clock, there we go, now they reset it. Oriole into the lane of Floater good. Well, just after I said he was having a quiet half, he scores 5 straight.
Caleb Oriole's having a day out there.
Clearly the best player for the Lions. Hepburn out to Truby with a difficult catch. Jacob Joseph into the game. Truby bodies his way, a spin move, a fadeaway, no good. How about that tip for Matthew Stevens, but it ends up in the hands of Caleb Oriole. Euro blocked by Jacob Joseph, his 2nd of the game. Oriole a deep 3, long that time. And a nice rebound coming in from the weak side, McNeely.
I think Oriole maybe get a little frustrated with the lack of help that he's getting on offense from his team right now, because he did not seem like he was pulling up shots that were that far outside the line, at least not contested ones like that early in the first half.
64-47. Shea Truby directing the offense. Cam Knox is going to respond with a long 3. What a shot! Cam Knox sticks his tongue out to the Red Sea. 6 points for Cam Knox, 2 threes. Right into the lane against Truby and a holding whistle there. Tate Truby, sorry buddy, but that was obvious even from our perspective, the 8th foul on Florida College, and it does look like it will be a shooting foul.
I like what I'm seeing out of Jacob Joseph. He's got 2 big blocks already so far. He's done well coming off the bench.
67-47, 6 minutes to go.
Jacob Joseph decided to make a joke about the score.
There's a certain number that's going around the internet as a joke right now. We'll save you the trouble for that. We'll let you decide that on your own. It's pretty popular. People should know what it is.
I think it's on the outs at this point. It's probably old news.
I kind of hope so.
I don't feel like I'm really up with what's going on these days,
Yeah,
though.
yeah, me neither.
So
Me neither.
if
But,
it were to be out, I don't know that I would know.
yeah, I'm usually like a year behind on those things, so
I think I'm okay with that.
I think I am too. 67-48, Cameron Knox nearly lost it. Actually not in time. Tap away from St. Leo.
And did he make that second free throw? Because I think they didn't give him that point. I think it's been at.
No,
I think
they gave it to him.
They did?
It was
Okay.
a 20-point lead and knocked down the second free throw. Scoreboard's been a spot of bother tonight. A short 3 from Oriole. Matthew Stevens with the ball in his hands. In and out dribble, kick out. A nice catch from Knox. Over to Truby. Into the lane. Wimbush a 3. No good. Stevens came crashing a little too hard. Knox threw it off of a Lion. But it's Falcon ball, and the scoreboard has totally died, and now it's back. I agree with you. That sure did seem like he saved it. Maybe his foot was out of bounds in the corner. We couldn't really see
had to
that.
have been, but
Yeah.
it looked like he was hanging in there. And as a matter of fact, he still had Quentin Wimbush to his left, and I think Wimbush was still inbounds as well.
67-48, 5.5 minutes to play in the second half. Final 5 minutes of basketball here at Conn Gymnasium this season. Wright, a scoop shot. Couldn't get it to trickle in. Wright somehow comes up with it. Oh, and a hard foul there by Quentin Wimbush. It is the 9th foul. It will go to Jacob Wright. We'll go to the line.
It's going to be a long last 5 minutes. Both teams at 9 fouls.
Both teams' next foul actually will be 2 shots. So we are destined for a free throw shooting contest. That first one is good from Jacob Wright. He's got 7. Substitution in. Jacob Joseph checking in again. Coming in for Truby. .5:10 to play. We still got another media timeout headed our way. Upon, we can only assume is the next whistle. 2 free throws good from Jacob Wright with 8 points. 5 minutes and change to play in the second half. Cam Knox over to Joseph. Step back three. Well short. Right with the Euro step. Joseph couldn't quite swat it. Cooley may have had it affected from behind, and another late whistle is called. That'll be the 10th foul on Florida College. And we're going to go to immediate timeout before the free throws.
There's a lot going down going down onto the basket. I feel like the Falcons have done a better job. Maybe St. Leo's allowed them to, but they've done a much better job of allowing themselves rebounding opportunities, especially on the offensive side. We've seen a really tall lineup come in. We haven't seen a whole lot of Gordon Magog so far tonight. More than likely to give guys some more time, as Magog has started just about every game this year. But I love what I'm seeing, the fight from Quentin Wimbush onto the basket, and I want to see that continue throughout the rest of the night.
4:50 to play in the second half. Ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you to take in this view of the Red Sea, as there is not much left of it, unfortunately, this season. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left of Florida College basketball here in Conn Gymnasium this season. And what a ride it's been in the first year of Coach Blackburn. Not a whole lot of returning players, but several good wins. The Warner game, of course, towards the end of last year. The game winner with 1 second remaining by Aiden Wall. The senior night win a couple weeks ago. And it looks like we're cruising toward an exhibition win on homecoming night against St. Leo. Started on November 8th, it ends on January 30th of the next year, 2026.
Well, the Falcons are certainly not done for the season. They've got a couple of tough games ahead, and one specifically in 7 days in the Continental Athletic Conference Championship coming up. They are taking on Georgia Gwinnett, who was here just a few weeks ago. The former head coach for the Falcons, Chase Teichman, heading up that new program there. And they're going to be taking on that team against some former teammates. So that's going to be interesting, especially for Malik Buford, who's been here the longest out of all of the guys on this squad right now. They've got a lot of good players on that team, and it's going to be a challenge for them. But I'm excited that they're getting that opportunity.
They've gotten better as the year goes along. William Cooley at the line. He'll hit the first one. 67-51. Two free throws good. Cam Knox. Right up ahead to Hepburn. Back to Knox. A little pressure defense here from the Lions. Joseph over to Stevens. Fake the three. A sidestep three. In and out. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Hepburn.
That was a good look from Stevens. He did a good job creating the space with the extra dribble, but just wasn't able to get it to fall. But, man, it was close.
Did the sidestep as well, as if he's done it before. He probably has. 67-52, 4.5 to play in the second half.
Well, Stevens looks different than the last time we saw him. He looks way more comfortable with the ball. You can tell he's been putting in the work, and I'm excited to see what he looks like next year.
In an excellent defensive stance against the more experienced Tristan Geary. Mendez a floater off glass, no good, taken away by Joseph. Julian Mendez scoreless on 3 field goal attempts. Quentin Wimbush off the pass. Welcome into the scorebook, Quentin Wimbush. 69-52, that's the first Falcon points in a while, it seems like. 4 minutes to play. Right with the right-handed dribble, comes back left, crossing back right, shoves off Cameron Knox, comes to the top, Cooley, 10 to shoot. To the near side, Geary between the legs once again to the left side with the left-handed dribble, spinning at the free throw line, turnaround jumper. What a shot right there. That's pretty impressive from Tristan Geary. 4 points tonight on 2 for 8 shooting. Stevens steps into a three, high arcing, it's good! Matthew Stevens with a nice three to extend the lead to 18. Geary up top against Wimbush, going to his left side again. Fake the jumper, back outside to William Cooley. Mendez angles to his left side. Now he sees a lane into the paint. And Cameron Knox takes it away. A jump ball is called. And I do not know the possession arrow. It should be going to Florida College, you'd think. And it's going back to St. Leo. Actually, now that I recall, Florida College did get the opening.
That's right. They did call that because they ended up I think that maybe the Florida College bench is thinking that one was a foul at the time, because I remember it being kind of on the edge, but they did call it a jump ball. You're right. So it is headed back for St. Leo's direction.
My bad. St. St. Leo ball. 3:10 to play. Floater outside to a new player, Max Rotman, number 15, a post player. Stevens getting the toughest assignment of all. Oriole kick out to the corner. McNeely drains a 3. 11 points for McNeely. As well, checking into the game, Amarias Jefferson, number 32. Stevens another 3. No good off the back iron. Lions with life. Bad pass out to the corner. Cooley. He got to the other side. He's destined to shoot that 3 and an air ball. And the Red Sea will let him hear about that. 2.5 to play. And here comes some
he
JV
went from
players.
looking really good to really rough really fast. I think it's just because he's trying to see what he can make happen right now. He certainly has not been taking good looks. So, interesting choice.
Some JV players in the game. I believe that is Christian Ingram and Jason Montgomery. Ingram is wearing number 22. Montgomery, number 23. No good on the three-point attempt by Ingram that time. Rebound into the hands of the Lions. Oriole outside with 18 to shoot against Stevens. Right-handed dribble. Looked like it may have been partially blocked by Jefferson. By Jefferson. And he throws it away, taken away by Oriole. Struggling to receive it. Foul is called. The layup no good. We are already into the double bonus. Fouls are irrelevant at this point. So Oriole will go to the line. He has 23 points on the night, 9 field goals, but he's at the line right now. Wearing number 0 for the Lions, missing the free throw.
It's a little bit different shooting free throws if you're an opposing team when the gym is full like this. It's different than some of the other times where you about hear a pin drop. Right now you've got screams, you got cheers going on. It makes it a little bit tougher for him.
Jason Montgomery, my mistake, as well as Christian Ingram. I believe I called him Jefferson earlier. That is incorrect. He is, in fact, Montgomery. Caleb Oriole hits the second free throw, give him 24 on the night. And the ball was lost out of bounds by Christian Ingram, 1:47 to play. Also a correction here, that looks to be Miles. Well, no, I'm not sure. I'm going to do believe it is Christian Ingram. Another jumper missed, and ball nearly went out of bounds. It will stay with the Lions. A jumper short, rebounded by Cooley, and fouled on the putback.
Falcons have got to be careful here. I mean, it's a 12-point game with 1:25 left. It's certainly not out of the question that St. Leo could mount a comeback. It's not the easiest thing to do, but if you're Florida College, you just be patient over these last few. Don't give up any opportunities at the line and try to keep St. Leo from going to the line as much as possible.
Free throw no good from Cooley, rebounded by Wimbush. Montgomery faked the 3 over to Wimbush. Jab step into the lane. A reverse. What a finish. Quentin Wimbush with a little jelly. 65 seconds to play in the second half. We'd like to thank you for tuning in all season long to Florida College basketball here on the Florida College YouTube page at Conn Gymnasium. It has truly been a blast from the season's beginning to its end. Every game that we've seen here at home, the Aiden Wall game winner, senior night, and then, of course, homecoming tonight. As Florida College will finish its home slate with a win, first year under Coach Blackburn. Ball goes out of bounds, coming back to the Lions. 25.3 on the clock. The shot clock is irrelevant.
I don't think he could have caught that with the catcher's mitt. That thing was coming in hot. My goodness.
Under half a minute to play. offense here in the last 10 seconds, a 14-point game. Fake the three over to Cooley inside the corner. Jump pass outside. Here's a three-pointer in the air. It's no good. Offensive rebound as the clock expires. Florida College closes out the home slate with a 14-point exhibition win over the St. Leo Lions. What a season it's been for us and for Coach Blackburn and for this new team here at Florida College.
Well, at the very least, it's a confidence builder heading into these next few games. They've got a couple more before the end of the season in the conference championship. They're 1-2 in the conference so far. Only 3 in-conference games that they've had so far this year. So I'll be curious to see how they do. But no doubt, good performances. We got to see Tate Truby come out of his shell a little bit. We got to see some fantastic work from outside the line from Dustin Krasuski. So I'm curious to see what they look like. But it's been a blast watching this team grow and grow throughout this season. It's been fun being up here with you two as well.
Appreciate it, my friend. Florida College next legally sanctioned game at Georgia Gwinnett on Friday the 6th at 7:30 at Georgia Gwinnett in the CAC Classic, as well as at Georgia Gwinnett, but playing Morris the following day at 3 p.m. in the same event. And then they'll finish the season at Florida National Tuesday the 10th at 6 p.m. at Beacon College Friday the 13th at 7 p.m. before the conference tournament beginning Thursday the 26th in Lawrenceville, Georgia for the CAC Conference Tournament. 74-60, an exhibition win on homecoming night, and the Falcons close out the slate with a victory. It's been a